Hey everybody, it's Never, and they just announced not too long ago the release day for Shadowlands content. And that is going to be the 23rd of November if you're in the US. And this is a fine time. I originally speculated, I don't know if I did it in a video or not, that it would be either the 17th or the 1st. And they're doing it right in the middle of that, which I thought they would skip this week, because a lot of stuff happens in the US in this week, but looks like that they are really dedicated, and the first raid will open up right in here, if I remember right. And so that gives us a little bit of time, just a little bit of time. That gives us from here down to here, so like 3 weeks. But one really nice thing is that we have got something really fun happening. We've got the 16th anniversary going on right here. Now, one question is it going to overlap with the Dark Moon Fair? Because if it does, then what we have is a almost perfect storm for rep and XP gains, because the 16th anniversary item will give you 16%, and the Dark Moon Fair can give you 10. Now, once in a while, you also have a holiday like Pilgrim's Bounty that will coincide with both of those things all at once. And you can get like a 30 or 40% rep increase if you play your cards right. And that is when I did all of the requirements for the Insane title. And so what I'm doing right now in anticipation of that perfect storm is I am saving up Marks of Prey for the Talon's Vengeance faction, and I'm going to use those when there's a 26% increase on rep gains. So what I want to talk about in this video is some stuff that you might want to do between now and the Shadowlands content actually starting. So another thing that's going to happen is on the 10th, we're going to start getting the Scourge Invasion stuff, and so there'll be, I believe, stages that happen to that. I believe there's 4 stages, I could be wrong, and so it looks like there'll be one of those every few days until the actual opening up of the content. And so that's going to happen, and that's like a little over a week away. But during this time, when there's all this extra rep to be gotten, or extra stuff. I mean, leveling up doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now. I mean, at least it doesn't make much sense to try and do anything really crazy except get to level 50, which is fast now. But there's a lot of other things that you're going to want to take advantage of the time right now to do while people are still doing them. I'm talking specifically about Nazjatar, Mechagon, and these areas, the Horrific Vision areas. And the things that you want to do specifically are things that are going to be difficult to do after people are no longer doing this stuff. So one thing that is going to be pretty important in Mechagon is the stuff that takes a lot of people to do. So all of the drill rigs, any of the rares that require group cooperation to do, you're going to want to make sure that you take care of those now if you're close to working on them, because people are still there going around and doing stuff. And there will still be people there on occasion, but it's a lot easier when other people are running around. Similarly, with Nazjatar, there's the summons from the deeps. You'll want to make sure you take care of those. Now, you can hit those as often as you like. Hey, you could do 10 of them in a day and get the achievement. I actually just finished that achievement because I've been working on it, but you just do 10 of them. It's kind of a silly event because they're summoning a big bad thing. And if you kill the people summoning it, guess what? Ashara just summons it anyway. And so either way, you get a big obnoxious thing. You can find people doing those. Just go for the word summon in the group finder under custom, and you'll find people doing that. Another thing is any of the PvP things that you might want to do. Now's the time to do it, because it's going to be very difficult to do it. Nobody's going to be doing a lot of PvP in these zones afterward. The N'Zoth Assaults, there's not a whole lot in any of these that is helped by people being there together, but the very nature of using the group finder to find when rares are up, like this guy here, it's real easy to find a group of people that, hey, he's up, we're going to get a few people to kill him together. But after we all hit level 60, he's going to be really easy to kill, and so people aren't going to have to wait around for others, and it's going to be kind of difficult to find other people, so you won't see groups for him as often, meaning it'll be harder to get a kill each day, just because you're not going to want to stand around there for that long. You're going to have Shadowlands stuff to do. So look through things, look through the reputations that you have, figure out which ones have got stuff that you want to get, and take advantage of all of the bonuses that there are to reputation and everything else, and use the time now to take care of those things so that you go into Shadowlands with a clean slate. Achievements that you want to finish off are important, especially ones that take help from other people. Clear out the quests that you have, try and finish them up so you've got a nice, mostly empty quest log going into Shadowlands. Get rid of all of your crap that you are hoarding, like me. It's still bad, guys. It's still bad. I still have... Look at this. This is my bank. There's some ridiculous things in there that you'll see, but I like to keep trophies. This is why, for player housing, WoW really just needs like a trophy room or something. Yeah. So that's what's going on. My void storage isn't as full, but I mean, it's still there. So that's what's going on there. Take the time, finish things up. You don't want to be left behind with stuff that you need to come back and do when an expansion has just come out. It's the lull between patches or the lull between expansions that is the time you want to do this kind of stuff. And so right now, strike while the iron's hot. Anyway, it's really good news that things are happening quickly, and I'm quite excited. They're fixing a lot of the last stuff that was problematic with Shadowlands, and I think that it's going to be in a much better state than Battle for Azeroth was when it launched. And hopefully they learn the lessons that they need to from this whole experience, and things improve more on the way, and then whatever expansion after Shadowlands is will break the pendulum theory, because it's been proven over and over again since Wrath of the Lich King, and I would love for an expansion to be good when we're all expecting it to be bad because of all of the expectations. Anyway, that is what I have for today. Exciting news. Make sure you go watch the new video and let me know what other things you want to see. If there's some of the stuff I talked about that I'm working on or that you could work on and you want in more detail, insane title or anything like that, let me know, and I will put together all of the things that I know that made it easy for me to do or that I'm using to make it easy to do. Okay, thanks, bye.